Hamburger lovers rejoice! Today, we are celebrating National Hamburger Day with 3 delicious burger recipes I think you're going to love. Today, I'm going to show you my sweet and spicy island burger, a Greek-inspired veggie burger, and finally, we are going to wrap things up with a mushroom Swiss stuffed burger that is going to blow your mind. Are you ready for that? Things are getting delicious. All right, so let's get started with our sweet and spicy island burger. For this burger, I'm actually going to be using some ground chicken. You could also do this with some ground turkey or even some ground salmon would be amazing. To that, I'm going to add some beautiful sweet and spicy flavors. So to our chicken, we are going to be adding some minced garlic and some minced ginger. We're also going to be adding some grated red onion. Now, I like using grated onion when I'm making burgers because it really helps that onion flavor get better distributed evenly throughout the final burger. I'm going to add even more flavor with some pineapple juice, some brown sugar, and some good old-fashioned hot sauce. Sweet and spicy, right? I'm going to finish this off with some salt and pepper, and then it's time to get my hands dirty. I'm going to use my hands to mix all of this together until it's really well combined, and then I'm going to create 6 individual patties. Then up to the grill I go, and I'm going to cook these babies until they've reached an internal temperature of at least 165 degrees. In the meantime, I'm also going to grill up some fresh pineapple slices and some Canadian bacon. I'm going to finish these beautiful burgers off with some pepper jack cheese. Then I'm going to garnish them with my Canadian bacon, a slice of pineapple, and some red onion. This bad boy is ready to eat. Next up, I've got my Greek-inspired veggie burger. For this burger, I'm going to be using my food processor to help me get a nice smooth texture. So I'm getting started with some white beans in the bowl of my food processor. You could also do this with chickpeas if you wanted to. Next, I'm going to add some minced garlic, some grated red onion, and some finely chopped red pepper. I'm also going to add the zest and the juice of half a lemon. And I'm also going to be adding some fresh parsley. I'm going to season it with my homemade Greek seasoning, a little salt and pepper, and some crumbled feta cheese. Finally to this, I'm going to add my binders. This is the glue that holds a good veggie burger together. In this case, I'm using panko breadcrumbs, but you could use traditional breadcrumbs or even oats if you prefer. I'm also adding 1 egg because I find the egg really helps everything stick. And then we're going to blend this all up. The secret here is to make sure your mixture is very well combined without being pureed. What you don't want to end up with is hummus. Once your mixture is ready, all you're going to do is create 4 to 6 uniform patties. Now you could bring these to the grill right away, but I find when you're dealing with veggie burgers, it's easier to freeze them for 20 to 30 minutes first. Once they're solid, you can put them on the grill and they're a lot less likely to crumble. We're going to grill our burgers until they're heated through, and then we are going to finish them off with some fresh tzatziki, a slice of tomato, and some red onion. I promise you, this burger is so flavorful, you won't even miss the meat. Finally today, we are going to wrap things up with my mushroom and Swiss stuffed burgers. So in a frying pan on the stove, I've got some butter heating up, and to that I'm going to add some sliced cremini mushrooms. I'm going to saute my mushrooms for 8 to 10 minutes or until they're completely browned. Once they're done, I'm going to set them aside and get started on my beef. For these burgers, I'm using some ground beef with an 80-20 fat ratio. That makes for the best burger. To my ground beef, I'm adding some minced garlic, some grated red onion, a little bit of horseradish, and some steak sauce. I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper, and then it's time to get my hands dirty. Now that my beef mixture is ready, I'm going to create 8 uniform patties. These are essentially going to be the bottom and the top of my stuffed burgers. Once my patties are formed, I'm going to add a little bit of shredded Swiss cheese, my sauteed mushrooms, a little more shredded Swiss cheese, and repeat until I've created 4 burgers. To the top of each, I'm going to add another beef patty, and all I'm going to do is use my hands to seal the sides. It's important to pinch the sides really well so your burgers don't come apart on the grill. Next, we are going to get these on the grill and cook them until they've reached our desired doneness. We're going to finish these off simply with a slice of tomato and a beautiful slice of red onion. When you take a bite, you will totally understand why these are worth all the effort. I hope you'll give these tasty burger recipes a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet or Instagram me a photo because you know I love seeing what you're coming up with in your very own kitchens. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to The Domestic Geek because there's lots more deliciousness where this came from.